Enjoy the show!
Good afternoon and welcome to Gateshead International Stadium for today's Enterprise National League action. Gateshead versus Forest Green Rovers, live on the Zone and of course on the Heat Army podcast. As I say, sorry we're a smidge late coming on. We misjudged the timekeeping. But as I say, a big thank you to everyone that has messaged in, and it is going to be a fantastic show. We haven't got Mark with us today, but we have got another Mark. Mark Beck will be joining us on co-commentary. He's coming up to the stand now, and we'll get him into his place. There's going to be a snug fit for him here behind the commentary desk, but we will be coming into it very, very shortly. And hopefully Mark can get himself sat down, and we'll have him on the show very shortly. We do have the teams, and we'll read them out as just once Mark gets a little bit set. Do you want to hold your coke for you? I'll let you get in. Yeah, you're in that one. Yeah, it's a snug fit. So, as I say, Mark's just going to sit down and we'll get him all comfortable, and then we will be able to get ourselves underway. Just enough room. Do you want to pull your seat along a little bit more for you? Are you sure? All right, there we go. All right. I know. Well, I'll let Mark get comfortable. I'll say he'll be on in a second. But this is how the away team lineup. Sorry about that. We were a little bit uncouth the way we started here. But in goal for the visitors is Harry Eisted, Lauren Mendy, Kyle McAllister is the captain, Tom Knowles, Tate Campbell, Jay Mingy, Jilly Bayebu. We've got Chibi Nwoko, Abraham Kanu, Richard Rees, and we have Ahmed Ashkar. Sorry about that. We've had a hell of a start. If you want to put your headphones on, we're sorted. And also we've got on the bench is Farouk Pagel, Neil Kaningi, Nick Horton, Christian Dodge, Jaden Clark, Harvey Bunker, and Timo Balboa. And the Gateshead lineup, this is how we line up today, is Pete Jameson in goal, Brad Nicholson, David Ferguson wears captain's armband in Kent Richardson's absence. We've got Ben Radcliffe, Josh Anavosi, Keaton Ward, Sam Bowen, Fenton John, Jacob Butterfield, Billy Chadwick, and up top is Levi Amanchi. On the bench is Kent Richardson, Dom Telford, Josh Holm, Ethan Moore, Louis Story, Ash Botwan, and Harry Chapman. And as I say, can you hear me all right there with the head? I'll let you, that's your mic there. And as I say, well, I'm having a little trouble with our headphones there. I'll say, welcome to the commentary. How are you doing, Mark Beck?
Yeah, thank you. I'm okay. I'm a lot better than I was a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And it's eased off a bit, the shoulder.
Was it a dislocation or?
I've been told it's not, but there's something that's not right in there.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's like a torn ligament or something like that. It was the same as what Kenton did at Scunthorpe, and he was back in 5 weeks. And I've just been joking on. I'm tougher than Kenton, so hopefully be back in 4 weeks. Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, as I say, because he was in a great run of form. Obviously, the team as well, but you're scoring goals, setting them up, and must be very frustrating for yourself. Definitely get back to the club, back playing, and then a little.
Yeah, I mean it's part and parcel of football, isn't it? And but like you say, I felt like I was playing well, contributed to the team, goals, assists. Obviously the team's turned around as well. Good form from the team. But yeah, it's part and parcel of football. It's more annoying that we've got so many games actually in those short space of time that I'm going to miss. I think Kent's only missed about 4 or 5 games. Looking like I'm going to miss about 10. But
yeah, he was lucky with the weather, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But as I say, with obviously today's opposition, very tough. They're chasing the playoff dream, and of course, still with a realistic chance of catching the top two. But they want to get back to winning ways themselves today.
Yeah. No, obviously, really good team. I went down there with Scunthorpe earlier on the season. Really, really good side when they were flying. So yeah, got some really good players. Although they're not on song, they will be soon. They won't keep this bad run of form that they're on, but hopefully, just not today. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously. There's goals galore on Tuesday night. You're involved in the first one. It was a lovely nod down. It's a real pity because, as I say, there was just a nice flow to everything. The way everything was going through yourself at the top, and but as I said, that man pop off on Wednesday night. He just had an absolutely wonderful game, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. We identified him before, watched a few clips, and he was lively in the clips, and obviously he was lively again the other night. And yeah, took his goals very well.
It certainly did. Well, you may have heard in the background there, Robbie Savage, the manager of Forest Green, come out to mixed reaction from the home crowd and the away crowd. There is a fantastic away following from Forest Green there in the north end of the Tyne and Wear stand. And if you're watching from around the world, let us know where you're listening from. If you're watching on DAZN, you can message us on YouTube, the Heat Army podcast. Let us know where you're listening from. We'll give you a shout out. And as I say, we'll go through the team sheet again very, very soon. It's a little bit of a disjointed one, so I was helping, making sure Mark got into place and all comfortable. But as I say, there is a few changes today in the Gateshead lineup. And as I say, one player I'm excited to see today starting is... let's just make sure I got his first name right. Josh Anafawosi, real live wire. We had the cameo down at Truro and obviously very narrow pitch down there. I was excited to see what he could do on the National Stadium pitch. And Tuesday night, I keep saying Tuesday, I'm used to it being a Tuesday night one play. Wednesday night, he come on and really acquitted himself well.
Yeah, no, he did. Unfortunately, I didn't see much of that because I was still getting some treatment. Yeah. But no, I've seen what he can do in training in the games. Looks a real lively character out on the wing. So yeah, hopefully he can produce some goods today for the lads. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Rob Elliott is in deep conversation with Robbie Savage between the dugouts. We await the teams to come out very, very soon. If you'd like to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, it really does help. And also join us on Thursday evening for the Heat Army podcast live at 8 p.m. and hit the bell so you find out when we are live as well, just in case you forget. And of course, if you are watching on DAZN, wherever you might be in the world, you've still got time to get that kettle on. Maybe open a cold beverage and sit down and relax. We're about 5 minutes away from kick-off, 4 minutes, and it'll all be to play for here. The Tyne and Wear stand is filling up around us. It looks like it's going to be a good crowd here today, which I thought might happen because obviously, the brand of football has improved of late. The performances are starting to show in the fight on Tuesday night, although I know you didn't see much of the second half. You can really see that the players that have come in have really bought into it and everyone's pushing in the right direction.
Yeah, 100%. I think since the gaffers came in, everyone's kind of bought into what he wants us to do. And I think the results didn't come immediately, but as soon as that one at Halifax came, it was obviously a great first half performance at Halifax, yep. Great battling performance in the second half, and I think that's really kicked us on. Obviously, helped us away at Truro when we didn't really play our best, but we stuck at it, got the 3 points, and then kind of never say die attitude. Obviously, being 3-1 down the other night, and managing to get something out of the game.
Certainly did. Well, the players are coming out onto the pitch here. Gateshead led out by David Ferguson and Kyle McAllister bringing out Forest Green. And this is how Forest Green line up today. Harry Eisted in goal, Laurent Mendy, Kyle McAllister, Tom Knowles, Tate Campbell, Jay Mingy, Jilly Bayiru, and I nearly said Chubby Woko, Abraham Kanu, Ricardo Rees, and Ahmed Ashgar. On the bench is Farash El-Payachil, Neil Kengi, Nick Horton, Christian Dodge, Jaden Clark, Harvey Bunker, and Timo Balbolola. And there we go. And this is how Gateshead line up today. Pete Jameson in goal, Brad Nicholson, Captain David Ferguson, Brad Radcliffe is in defence with Josh Anafawosi and Keaton Ward, Sam Bowen, Fenton John, Jacob Butterfield, and Billy Chadwick, and Levi Amanchi. On the bench is Kent Richardson, Dom Telford, Josh Holm, Ethan Moore, Louis Story returns to the bench, Ash Botswan, who signed on Wednesday, and Harry Chapman. So a strong bench there if needed to change things around. But as I say, you've got the new striker that's come in. You wouldn't have been able to work with him much on the training pitch, Ash, since he's come in from Ipswich. But he looks a strong lad. He was putting himself about on Wednesday night. He was right in the thick of it.
Yeah, no, definitely was. Like I say, I think he came in on Tuesday, so we seen him train on Tuesday. Looked a good kind of all-round centre forward. Good height, good size, power, pace. Like I say, I didn't see much of him myself because I was getting treatment, but no, he's definitely a good player. We know that just off training.
So just a special mention for Billy Chadwick as well, 2 from the spot, and Did he mean that goal? Did he see he meant that goal at the end?
No
In real
chance.
time, I thought he went for it.
Nah, it's meant to be across that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was fuming that I came off 2 minutes prior to the first penalty, to be honest, because I'd have had that one. But no, two good penalties from Bill. And I think when you... I said to Billy he'd score before the game, actually. And once you get that first, as you see, the third just came as well.
It really did. Well, the captains are just going through the coin toss in the centre at the moment. For our audio listeners, we have a leopard print pink and black shirt, black and white shoulders, should I say, pink body, and of course Gated in there, white and black. And we are moments away from kick-off. Gated will be shooting towards River Tyne. The visitors towards the fennel end as Louis Story gets a round of applause from the Tyne and Weir stand as he comes out onto the pitch. And looks like Gateshead are going to get us underway here in the Enterprise National League live on the zone. Well, surely it can't be as fast-paced as Tuesday night. I keep saying Tuesday night, it's Wednesday night.
Well, I mean, the gaffer always says he likes just to have a positive start, get the ball forward first 10, 15 minutes, see how they deal with it, put them on the ropes. So, yeah, hopefully same again here.
Well, so it's a big physical side. Most sides are in the National League these days. The Forest Green certainly got a lot of height at the back. So Levi Amanchi will have a few aerial battles today, I believe. But this is the first league start for Anafawosi, the left wing back. And we'll see what he can do today as the ball goes forward up towards Amanchi. Just beaten in the air. Nicholson can put it back up towards Levi, but he misses out. Picked up midfield by Fenton John, though. And his ball forward has been cleared. As Radcliffe nods it down to Keaton Ward. Tries to send Billy Chadwick away on the right-hand side. That's been dealt with. And goes out for goes out for a goal kick on the far side. Do you find it more frustrating being on the mic than when you're not out there?
I think this is going to take my mind off it, to be honest, and help me focus on commentating on it. But no, I don't like watching. I like watching. I like being out there and contributing. You know what I mean?
Well, Isted's going to take the goal kick. He's all in lime green. Ball goes up, and David Ferguson wins a good header. The aerial battle at the moment as Anafosi brings the ball down, tried to get past Ashgar, but couldn't. He's holding the ball up well, Ashgar. And Forest Green battling on the right-hand side of the pitch, holding the ball up. A lot of Gator players trying to get in there. And Gator do come away with the ball, but Amanchi couldn't hold it up, and out it goes for a throw-in to the visitors. Oh, it's actually been given to us, to Gator. We had no idea there, did we, for the sub-bench?
Don't think anyone on the pitch did either, to be honest. Yeah.
Well,
we'll take it.
Brad Nicholson is going to take the throw. Sporting the same haircut as the referee. As Amanchi battles for the ball, but it's been headed out of play for another throw to Gateshead by Mingy. Commentator's nightmare, this Forest Green side. Some of the names.
Yeah.
But Brad Nicholson's got an opportunity to put the ball in level with the corner of the box. We've seen numerous times on Wednesday night the accuracy Brad Nicholson has with the ball. It's another long one right into the 6-yard box, headed back to the goalkeeper by one of the Forest Green defenders.
Could have went anywhere, that one.
Yeah. It's a real weapon, isn't it, to have in your...
Yeah, it is, and you see it even in the Premier League now, don't you? Arsenal use it. A lot of the teams in there use it. It is just makes you defend, puts you on the back foot.
It felt extra dangerous down at Truro because their pitch was so narrow as well. But on the far side, Forest Green holding the ball up. Can't see the shirt number at the moment, but the ball comes in. Brought down on the edge of the area and a shot away and over the bar by Nicholson. And that was a good shot away by, I think it was Carnu.
Yeah, good block by Brad there. But he controlled that and got a shot off very easily.
Well, first corner of the game for the visitors. There's going to be McAllister to take the corner. 4 minutes gone, 0-0 if you're just joining us. In comes to probe one towards us, headed away. And Anafawosi battling to keep the ball, but goes out of play for a Forest Green throw-in just in front of the Gateshead dugout. Throw taken into the centre. Ashgar receives the ball back. And now Forest Green can play it all the way back to Isted via Mingy. And his kick is very direct, straight through the middle, and there's a runner through the centre. He's got the shot away, and that's the goal! Straight through the centre. It was very direct, route one, and Forest Green on 5 minutes have got the ball in the back of the net. Tom Knowles was the man that ghosted through, and be very disappointed with that one, Rob Elliott. It wasn't picked up the runner.
Yeah, it's a straight ball over the top from the keeper. Runner from deep. Bit of a mix-up at the back.
A disappointing one, but for the visitors, the only goal they would have wanted on the road here on Tyneside. Tom Knowles with the goal. It was a nice finish, but he had plenty of time and space to do it. Well, what the Gateshead have in reply? There was goals aplenty midweek. Can they replicate that today? There's a long way to go yet. Well, Billy Chadwick gets us back underway. Radcliffe aims for a Manchee. Ball comes down. Ashgar does very well to keep the ball in possession. Isted has screwed that kick out to the side. There's Robbie Savage rolling back the ears.
You just knew he was going to go for that, didn't you? To get himself on the cameras.
Yeah, he likes attention.
Great touch, though, to be fair.
To be honest, watching him before the game with home and away fans taking photos, you know, he's a very popular man, polarising, some might say, but a touch of class out there today so far, what I've seen of him. The ball into the box, going to fall to Chadwick. He lays it off, and Bowen just got caught underneath his feet, and now they're on the attack again as Knowles chases it down, but Ferguson's there to play it back to Jameson in the Gateshead goal, who clears it in turn. Now, there's a Manchee, chases down, gets the ball, but Ashgar's there to play it back to Isted, and the offside flag went up on a Manchee.
It's not always the first one with them long throws. Obviously, you aim to hit someone, but it's normally the second phase of either the knockdown or the clearance where we need to squeeze in and capitalise on it.
It also closes down on the counter attack as well, doesn't it? As a free kick's being given on the far side. As Chadwick just brought down the Forest Green player. Ashgar's in a lot of space on this right hand side. If any of his teammates see him, but they just play it back. And now try and build through the centre. As ball played forward. Good cover and play by Anafawosi. And that disrupts the build-up that they had. But Ricardo Rees was looking to get the ball forward there. As the ball flicked on. Chadwick tries to turn his man. Loose ball picked up by Forest Green, and they can try and build as Ashgar gets it here on the right-hand side. Good closing down. Back to the keeper. And Isted clearance. Finds Ferguson. Bowen. And from a Gateshead perspective, just haven't got into the groove yet, have they?
Yeah, just need to settle. Obviously, that early goal for Forest Green won't help, but it's just about how we react. Just settle on the ball for a bit.
Anafawosi wins a throw-in inside the Gateshead half. Yeah, we haven't seen Gateshead get into their normal passing game and try and find the spaces at this moment in time. Comanche wins the header. Chadwick tries to run onto it, but it's cleared, and Nicholson can play it all the way back to Jameson and negates a goal. Radcliffe. And Ferguson gets it out to Nicholson. To good press from the visitors and the ball forward. Gateshead need to pick up the second ball as they do here, as Radcliffe just chips it over. And now Keaton Ward just slows it down. And Fenton John can get involved, and Bowen, if he looks up, can give the ball to Chadwick. He's got the overlap of Keaton Ward, and the ball does come to Keaton Ward now, but too much on it, and that'll go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, nice bit of play though. Just a bit overhit pass there. Wardy was in that far side. That's better though, isn't it?
The spaces are there once the ball's does the work. But the visitors, from what we've seen so far, quite happy to go a little bit more direct. As the ball now goes over the top, looking for the run of Rees. And the ball goes out of play for a throw to Gateshead. Ball goes back to Pete Jameson. Ferguson in the centre, in the box, manages to clear the ball. Good press from the visitors, and they've won the ball. Radcliffe does win it back and clear it on the far side, and the visitors just not really giving Gateshead that much time to breathe. And well, referee doesn't give a free kick, and Gateshead on the attack. Butterfield, he's got Anafawosi in front of him as he does, but goes for a shot himself. Oh, makes the save from Isted, and Gateshead have a corner, but that was a good break.
Yeah, good break.
Did think there was going to be a free kick in the build-up, but referee said no, and Gateshead took full advantage.
Yeah. It was actually a good effort from Butts there. I think he did get a slight nudge in the back as well, just put him off balance a bit, but good save from the keeper. Good chance here from the corner.
Well, the defence backed off enough to give him the space to give him the shot.
Yeah.
I think it was probably the right idea, to be honest. But we have a corner on the far side. Butterfield is going to take. In comes the delivery now. It's up in the air. Bounces in the box. Oh, and it goes right through. All it needed was a touch off anybody. It was a great delivery.
In, yeah. Great ball in. Just got to be gambling on that, someone.
Well. It's a goal kick to Forest Green as Isted places the ball down.
Just shows you there, good bit of play, and we could have scored
a
couple of chances from that.
Isted in no hurry here. Now takes the goal kick. Once again, straight down the middle. Knowles wins the header, wins the second header. Nicholson takes any pressure out of it and nods it back to Jameson. David Ferguson can bring the ball forward. Butterfield shows in midfield. Gives it back to Ferguson. Ferguson's got time to bring the ball forward. Gives it to Butterfield on this left-hand side. And Anafawosi was showing for it, but Butterfield showing a nice bit of passing there in midfield. A Manchi's flick does find Keaton Ward. And at the moment, Gateshead, just clumsy passing. It leaves Forest Green on the attack. And now on the far side, it is going to be a shot away, straight into the hands and chest of Jameson. But the ball's been quickly distributed. And now Gateshead can try and carve something out themselves. As Keaton Ward gives it to Chadwick. Anafawosi's asking for it on this side, but it's been worked down the channel on the right-hand side. Chadwick gets to the ball near the corner flag and can play it down the line. Near delivery into the boxes. Touch, in comes the delivery. It's a bit high and it's going to be cleared, but only as far as Brad Nicholson gets it to Anafawosi. Tries to get past his man and wins a throw-in. We're just starting to use the full width for the pitch at the minute now, Gateshead.
Yeah, I think you see as well, if you get it out wide to Josh here, he will get at his man and make something happen.
We're going to see another long throw from Nicholson. And if Osi goes towards the near post, the throw comes in. It's a big probing deep one, bounces in the box. It's cleared as far as Butterfield, who calmly passes it out to Nicholson. In comes across. It's a deep one. Can it get a man get on the end of it? Can't, and it's been cleared, but only as far as Ferguson, who can put it back up towards the edge of the box.
Yeah,
and Keaton Ward has gambled on it and got to the ball. Radcliffe plays it on the edge of the box. Billy Chadwick tries to get past his man, but Gateshead lose out the ball. And now there's a break on for the visitors on this right-hand side. Just had to slow his run down there, McAllister. He gets the ball now. He's going to play it across the far side of the box as a runner. And well defended by Keaton Ward, but a little bit sloppy, the ball out. 15 minutes gone. Gateshead 0, Forest Green 1. If you just joined us here live on DAZN. On the far side, Forest Green try and bring the ball forward now in a nice knock on. Can he get there before it goes back? He has. Brad Nicholson can clear it. Just thought he might have ran that one out there, but he did very well. A player on the far side.
Yeah, good burst of pace. That we'll have to be aware of that. A lot of pace and power about the pitch, Forest Green.
They're starting to show a few different ideas on as the game goes on. Ashgar, touch, takes forward Nicholson. Comes forward. Does he win the ball? No. And now they can get on the attack with Woku. Woku holds it up. Plays it inside, and now it is going to be Mendy. Mendy can drive forward with the ball towards the edge of the box. He's going to pull the trigger, and a good block by Ferguson. But the second ball picked up again by Forest Green, and now they drive on the left-hand side. Good tackle, and now getting on the attack. Chadwick brings the ball forward. Anafarosi and Amanchi are the highest men forward. Amanchi holds the ball up, gets it to Bowen, and wins a free kick on the halfway line.
It's a bit end to end at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not really settled on it.
I think Forest Green would prefer it that way at the moment.
Yeah. We have had some good entries into the box, though. Good crosses, throw-ins.
Anafarosi is in acres of space here. The ball does come across. Bounce is going to be a little bit too high, and out it goes. Ashgar just left him a little bit too much space there behind him. I'm sure he'll be wary of that going forward. Well, referee telling Ashgar to take the throw. Eventually gets there. Nodded on, and Gateshead do manage to get the ball forward, but they pick it up through Butterfield and Anafarosi. Anafarosi just loses the ball forward, and Reese can chase onto that, but Ferguson can mop up calmly and give it to Jameson. Well, ball to Butterfield, but it was telegrammed, but they didn't take full advantage of that. Forest Green, and Gateshead can get the ball back through Butterfield. Benton John. The time to get the ball to Butterfield, who can turn. Just slows it down. Now he goes for a ball over the top, and was asking a little bit too much of Levi. I think he's hoping to get a bit more curl on that, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was locked up on this far side, wasn't he? Just trying to lift it over for Levi.
Well, Forest Green have managed to keep the Gateshead fans quiet at the moment. There's the flick in midfield is picked up by Bowen. And can be played all the way back to Jameson in the Gateshead goal. And Ferguson finds Butterfield. Nice little flick out to Nicholson, who sends the ball forward for Amanchi. And Amanchi now, can he get past his man? It just skims away off his feet, and that's going to be a throw to Gateshead. Credit to Carnu, he stuck with him like glue there.
Yeah, that's the one. That was the one we just discussed about Butterfield earlier. Played a good ball down for Levi that time, though, and he was able to get in, win us a throw.
Well, Nicholson, I think, with his fourth or fifth long throw of the first half here. There's a lot of tussling in the box there as the ball does come in now. Yes. Oh, he got up in the air there. Radcliffe just couldn't get it further forward. There was appeals. Butterfield, edge of the box. Oh, nice bit of footwork to keep the ball moving. Tries to get it across to Amanchi, but I think there might be a lot of shirt pulling there, but the referee let it play on. A nice footwork from Butterfield. Referee says the ball was won, and now the visitors can try and get the ball moving forward. As it is, Woku plays it over to the far side, and Mendy can bring the ball forward down the left-hand channel. Reese is in the middle. Knowles is up there as well. McAllister is hanging about. But Gateshead managing to slow Forest Green down, but the ball nearly come over the top there. Ashgar's in acres of space on this right-hand side. But still have the ball out on the left, Forest Green. Ball forward was a poor one. Gateshead can bring the ball forward. Keaton Ward gives the ball to Butterfield. Now Anafawosi, can he open up down this left-hand side? Cuts inside, and well, the referee, he was going down before the before the ball got to him, but he's won himself a free kick there. Forest Green player. Just a little bit of a heavy touch there from Anafawosi. Got away from him.
Yeah, but like you say, I think he was already halfway down, wasn't he, by the time he got there?
The dark arts.
It is, yeah, it is. I think I need to take a leaf out of that book and maybe get some more myself.
Well, 21 minutes we're into here. And if you are late to the game, Gateshead trail by a 1-0. An early goal from the visitors. Knowles breaking through a very direct ball. Amanchi with a lovely touch. And then Fawosi, can he thread the ball through? Oh, he just couldn't get it from underneath his feet.
Almost clean through there.
Billy Chadwick was in acres of space there as well. He was onside as well. If the
bobbling
ball,
around, wasn't it?
If the ball had been forthcoming, but it's just showing you the gaps are there. As Bowen plays the ball across to Keaton Ward on the far side. Chadwick on the inside. Back out to Keaton Ward. Amanchi's waiting in the centre. Anafosi's hanging round at the back post. If a delivery's to come in. Gateshead still have it on the right-hand side. Goes back to Ferguson. Across to Nicholson. Anafawosi, left-hand side now of the box. Can he get past his man? He has. He needs to get time and space to cross it in. And goes out for a goal kick. Did come off his own foot. Frustrating for him there. Well, goal kick to the visitors.
Savage not happy about something there.
Yeah, he's...
to be fair, you would say that we've had the better of the last 10 or so.
Yeah, he's just trying to get something up to Ricardo Reese there, isn't he? I think he wants a bit more movement from him. Well, Eisted takes the goal kick. Radcliffe wins the header. Amanchi battling, but the ball doesn't come through to him. Now brought down in midfield by the visitors. Out to McAllister on this right-hand side. The overlap of Ashgar's there, who he uses. Nicholson stands firm. But McAllister, nice bit of trick, a good crossfield ball. And they can keep the ball in possession on the far side, the visitors. Into the centre as Reese takes it down towards the dead ball line, across the corner flag. And Forest Green wanting a little bit more movement from some of the players in the box. Gateshead holding an okay shape at the moment, keeping them outside the box. The pass wasn't the greatest, but it falls back to Forest Green. Knowles lays it off. And now Woke plays it back down the line. Gateshead frustrating the visitors, making them pass back, which is good. Ashgar tries to flick it past Nicholson. That goes out for a throw to Forest Green. Yeah, it just seems to be a little bit of a lot of communication from the visitors, but it's not in a good manner, is it? There's a little bit of frustration between them.
No, yeah, I think so. I think they've obviously, yes, they're 1-0 up, but I think they've only really looked dangerous on the counter.
Ball over the top, and Eisted has to come out there. Chadwick tried to chase down, and Eisted up. Yeah, there is a player down at the moment. It's not a head injury, but the ball does hit him as it comes down, and Mingy is down at the moment. Robbie Savage not happy at all, but as frustrating as it is when a player goes down, it's the letter of the law, isn't it? Sometimes. I know you're probably thinking that. Why didn't they stop him when you went down the other day?
Oh, yeah. He's nearly getting trampled on. Yeah, his shoulder came out.
During this break in play, we would like just a couple of announcements.
Well, both teams taking time to take on instructions and some water here. As Mingy is up. Just a heavy fall. Well, it's in deep discussion with the fourth official, Robbie Savage.
We have another group that are with us today.
Well,
And that group would like to thank Craig Miller who takes them away.
He's given a drop ball to Forest Green by the looks of it. Are we going to see him just pass it through to the goalkeeper, or are they? It's a strange one because he didn't stop it for a free kick. So
yeah, ball was still in play. I wouldn't really say they had the ball either because they hit the lad on the floor, didn't it?
No one was in control of it. Well, ball forward. Nicholson with a scorpion kick to clear it. As Gator Butterfield just had the ball taken away from him. Some good tackling at the moment. Nick Ferguson clears the ball down the line. Just falls to Anafawosi. And it gets a loose possession around the box. The ball tried to be threaded through. Knowles lays it off on the far side. In comes the strike. Good bodies in front of it to block the ball, and that'll go out. But it's been kept in. Looked like it was going to roll out on the far side. Gateshead not doing themselves too many good favours there. Losing possession on the edge of the box. Ball through for McAllister. He made a good run through. And Radcliffe's header come down. Reese maybe should have hit the target from there, but it's a goal kick, and Gateshead just a little bit confusion at the back.
Yeah, just a misplaced or mistimed header there from Radcliffe, and it was good opportunity that, to be fair, for Forest Green.
I think it skimmed off the side of his head more than what he wanted, but Anafawosi just getting a few words of encouragement from Rob Elliott. Of course, he's made a big step up in recent weeks from National League South. Doesn't look out of place, though. As Chadwick has the ball, crossfield ball to Nicholson. Brings the ball down and carries it forward. Does have options in front of him. Plays it out to Anafawosi, who finds himself space, tries to cross it in. And Fenton John pokes the ball over to Keaton Ward. The ball through to Bowen just wasn't there for him. And deflected ball forward. There's Reese and Keaton Ward. Keaton Ward did enough to stop Reese from getting to it. There's the ball bounces through. Nicholson didn't get to, just a little bit sloppy from Gateshead at the moment. And the ball's sticking up a little bit better for the visitors as McAllister lays it out for Ashcott. He comes in, an awful cross on the far side and goes out for a corner. And, the referee was a little bit delayed with that one there, wasn't he? But, Gateshead just having a 5-minute sloppy mess at the moment.
Yeah, a few passes astray, and you can see what Forest Green are looking to do, just gamble on the counter attack, and that's what they're doing.
Well, it's going to be Knowles to take the corner on the far side. 29 minutes gone. Forest Green have a corner here. The referee's been very patient with the set pieces as the ball comes in. Punched clear by Jameson. Butterfield nods it towards Chadwick. Just couldn't get there. Ball put out the far side. There is a player down in the box. He's back up though. Or getting up. And trying to see who it is. There's a head injury. So we have a stoppage in play again here in the first half. That has it, I guess, we're probably about 3 or 4 minutes added on here at the end. Does seem some pain at the moment, which is not nice to see. And he's down at the moment. The physios are out there, and the medical staff from Gateshead are going out there as well, just to lend a hand. Didn't see it in the act; it happened in real time, but obviously in some discomfort down there. I've got a break in play. I'll see if I can get some hot scores as they are at the moment around the National League. As Forest Green players still receiving treatment down there at the moment. Rochdale are winning 1-0 away to Aldershot. It's 0-0 between Brackley and Altrincham, as it is Eastleigh and Carlisle 0-0. Sutton winning 1-0 at FC Halifax. Of course, 1-0 to Forest Green here at Gateshead. Solihull Moors are 1-0 up away to Scunthorpe. Tamworth are 1-0 up at home to Boreham Wood, and Braintree are winning 1-0 against Truro. So those are the scores as it stands at the moment in the National League. And the Forest Green player is up onto his feet, which is good to see. And some interesting scores around the National League already. Not the greatest for Gateshead's perspective, but there's a long way to go yet.
Yeah, long way to go, but there's going to be plenty of twists and turns, isn't there, from now until the end of the season. I think we just need to concentrate on ourselves. And I mean, still well in this game. Just need to get back on that 10-15 minute spell we had. Seemed to have came off it a little bit.
I think it's Kanu that was down. He's made his way to the far side. He's going to be coming back on once we're back in play. We await another drop ball. Well, the referee drops it. It's crossed in. Gateshead can clear it now. Is under pressure. Radcliffe pumps the ball up, but at the moment, Amanchi just a little bit cut adrift from teammates for trying to close down on the ball. Even if he had won that one, Isted's clearance up towards McAllister. Nicholson does well. Anafawosi holds it up. Got men around him. He must have played it out of play for a throw to the visitors. We couldn't see for the dugout. Just feels like any momentum or foothold Gateshead have got back in the game's kind of stagnated a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, there's been lots of breaks in play, hasn't there? Just disrupting it a bit.
Amanchi chasing Mingy down, plays back to Isted. His first touch wasn't the greatest, but he plays it back out to Mingy. And Mingy can bring the ball forward. If he looks up, there's a man on his toes, and it's Reese. But Jameson quickly out his area to get that. Jameson kicks the ball up, and Ashgar could get to that one. So the press from the visitors has been quite good. They haven't allowed Gateshead to have their normal passing game and building up from the back, and it's having the desired effect for the visitors, isn't it?
Yeah, they have been pressing well, to be fair, and pressing high, forcing us into some errors.
Well, ball comes off Butterfield for a throw to the visitors. As Bowen tries to win the ball back off Mendy. The ball has been won, and a nasty late tackle on Billy Chadwick from Mendy there. And as Chadwick is in some pain, and there could be, I think there's definitely going to be a card here, but what is the colour the home crowd are being for red? Didn't actually see it in real time myself.
No, I didn't myself, no.
If he has caught them, it's been off the ball.
Yeah, the lads aren't very happy about that and got straight over to the ref.
Well,
looks in a bit of pain as well.
He does. It's amazing. It was on the top of the foot. He's being caught, but a yellow card for Mendy. And Billy Chadwick receiving treatment at the moment. Still down. I think he's going to be all right. I think it's one of them ones that stings a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, both managers in the ear of the fourth official there. I think the referee's got it right. I mean, I didn't see the... in hindsight, if we've seen a replay, it might have been something different, but from what we've seen...
I think he went for his pocket very quickly. I don't know if you've seen that, the ref, which made me think he was going to go for a red, but I think as he had time to digest it, ended up obviously being a yellow. But yeah, I didn't actually see the actual incident myself, no.
Well, Gateshead using this as an opportunity to get the ball up towards the Forest Green area. Ferguson with a free kick on the halfway line. Puts it up. There's coming together off the ball. Knowles and Ferguson, I think it was. Not Ferguson, no. It's Nicholson had went down together off the ball. I think that disrupted any chance of any man running onto that one. Lystead rolls the ball out his area. We've got about 10 minutes of normal time remaining. There's going to be some stoppages on the end here. Surely 4 or 5 the way we've had the stoppages. There's a lovely little flick through there from Reese. The nice one to come off there, but more frustrating when they don't. It's at the moment, Gateshead just need to clear this ball, as Ferguson does. It hangs up in the air above the halfway line, comes down. Fenton John wins the header, and out it goes for a throw to the visitors.
Just need to get back on the ball, don't we? We've not had the ball for a while here, or sustained possession.
Obviously, it's a big part in the way Gateshead play, the way they build up, find space, also use the ball to tire the opposition. But credit to Forest Green, the disrupting and making life very difficult for Gateshead here, as Amanchi didn't read that one, unless he shouted for it and the bounce wasn't there, but it goes all the way back to Jameson. And yeah, you've got to say it, the visitors, they're playing a good tactical battle against Gateshead and disrupting the way they want to play.
Yeah, they're doing a bit of a job on us at the minute, like you say, pressing high, winning the first and second balls. And we've not been as clean as we should be either.
Butterfield trying to hold the ball up. Anafawosi chasing down as they do come away with the ball, and the ball goes out of play. Well, McAllister thinking he was fouled there, telling the referee is so. Robbie Savage as well, his hands in his head.
Yeah, he likes playing up the crowd, doesn't he?
Another long throw from Nicholson. Header on. Hasn't been cleared from Forest Green, and Nicholson tries to cross one in there. Asking a little bit much of Fenton John to try and get onto that. Billy Chadwick even, sorry. Big kick from Lystead. Only as far as Ferguson, who brings it down. Butterfield lays it off to Bowen. Bowen tries to get it to Amanchi, and he was wiped out then. That'll help the Manchew's cause there. Free kick
just,
to Gateshead.
There's been a couple. He's just been a bit flat-footed, hasn't he? Just them ones round the corner.
And you'll know yourself, it's always a tough task when you're up there as the target man.
Yeah, I think you've mentioned it as well. I think we're not getting close to him as well, to be fair, when the ball's going up. And he's tussling with 3 defenders.
Nicholson and Forsyth trying to get to the header. Ball brought down by Keaton Ward. Thought he was going to absolutely leather one there. It's coming.
Yes.
Oh,
It's a great
and Manchie
header.
there. Can I get the header up in the air? Good goalkeeping from Istead to pluck it away from him. But Gateshead just not finding the space and the bounce in the box.
Yeah. That looked like it was going to be a great ball in from Wardy there, and it was a good touch from the Forest Green centre
He was
half.
just setting himself up. Wasn't he getting his body lined up, ready for that one, Manchie? But as Nicholson gets the ball to Anafawosi, holds it up to Bowen. Bowen just hasn't linked up that well with Fenton John so far in midfield this afternoon. The ball through, and now important tackle and a curling shot, and it goes behind for a goal kick. And Knowles is absolutely furious. And by the look of a few players, I think it might have took a little nick there.
I thought it did, to be fair.
Yeah, I was expecting a corner.
And yeah, you can tell sometimes by the body language, like you say there, that it definitely was a corner.
Just the movement of the ball as well. It did look like there was a nick. Well, Gateshead go long towards Amanchi. Cleared. They need to pick up the second ball. They have now Chadwick. Gives it to Bowen. Bowen back to Chadwick. Gateshead getting to pass the ball about a bit at the moment, but the press from the visitors once again forcing Gateshead back, just closing down the angles. As Amanchi wins the header, flicked on as Butterfield come through, and why didn't he give it straight away if that was the case? As a long range effort there. I know it might seem like rose tinted glasses because obviously it gets a company, but there wasn't much to play on there. Why didn't he just go for it straight away? The free kick, that is.
Yeah.
It's a strange one, but we've seen a few iffy decisions so far. Not that it wasn't a foul, I just thought, well, blow straight away if it is.
Yeah. He let her run a bit, didn't he?
Well, Nicholson has another throw, this time from the other side of the pitch. Really need someone to either win the first header or get a good one in themselves as the ball comes back out to Nicholson. He'll do another throw, this time right next to the corner flag.
I think we've looked dangerous, even though we might not be getting the first one. Like I say, if we pick up the seconds and keep it alive, keep it off the goalkeeper as well.
In it comes, keeper slipped there, and
there you go.
Butterfield with the shot, the body's in the way, and out it'll go for yet another throw to Nicholson. Quickly takes it though to Butterfield. He's got to it. I thought it might have been a bit of a wasted one, but at the moment, Gateshead still in possession. Yeah, nice run there as Bowen. Can he pull it back across another corner? And well.
I think I did see that, I think it did take a nick off Bowen on the deflection back to him.
Not much remonstrating there, was there? So, Istead choosing to go for the ball that rolled over there instead of getting the one next to him. Well, we've got 2 minutes left of normal time here. Should be, you would imagine, 4, maybe 5 minutes added on here with the stoppages that we've had in the first half. Istead takes his kick. Nicholson wins the header, but second ball. Anafosi brings it down. Had his shirt pulled. Yeah. Certainly hasn't hit this afternoon, Anafuosi. Things might not have been coming off for him, but he's still trying. Still in the thick of
Yeah,
it.
no, he is. Like I say, he'll always get at his man and always try and make something happen if you get it out to him. Just need something to drop here, don't we? We've not got the rub of the green so far.
Ferguson's free kick, and it's going to fall to Gateshead. Keaton Ward gets the ball back. Slows down, gives it back to Fenton John. Ferguson, that press again, very quick, but the ball from Ferguson was good to Butterfield. Can he get past his man? He's trying, he's battling, and just one back off Butterfield by Mingy. Fenton John keeps the ball. It's been quickly thrown, and the referee said play on. With some talking points, ball goes out to play, and it's a Gateshead throw. And I think Robbie Savage is not going to be very happy here. The whole bench has stood up for Forest Green. Well,
I don't think anyone knows what's going on here.
I can see Robbie Savage's point. It did look like there was a pull on the shirt and the advantage was played, but then the advantage came to nothing. But, yeah. As Ferguson lays the ball to Nicholson. Anafuosi quickly closed down by Ashgar. Ferguson, 6 minutes added on here. I thought there might be as many. As the ball up towards Amanchi, didn't get off the ground, but he's got a chance to get onto the ball here. And just the space just isn't there when the ball falls to Gateshead at the moment. You can put that down to luck or some good defending from the visitors, but at the moment the ball comes into the area. Radcliffe does manage to clear it. And at the moment, once again, Gateshead just not able to clear the lines as effectively as they might like. And Forest Green.
There's been a lot of turnovers, hasn't there, on that first pass as well. Can't get out at the minute. Like that, there's another one there.
Well, it's been given the free kick. And more out of frustration than anything, that one there, the foot from Radcliffe. And it's a free kick about 25 yards out, left-hand side of the D. And an opportunity for the visitors. As Knowles looks like he's going to be the man to take this one. And I hope Gateshead can keep it to 1 at half time here. I know they came back from 3-1 down on Wednesday, but it's not a habit you want to keep making, is it?
No, especially to a team that's in the playoffs as well.
Well, the referee wants the ball to stay in place. Knowles stands over the ball. McAllister's there as well. Dummies goes for the shot into the wall from Knowles, and that will bounce out on the far side for a throw to the visitors. And going to have a word with Ben Radcliffe there.
Might have got one on the face there.
Yeah, I think he may have been the man on the wall that took that there.
It's a big, strong boy, though, Radders. He'd be all right. Might knock some sense into him.
Well, a long ball into the box from Forest Green here. In it comes. It's dipped and cleared by Amanchi. Deflection, but to push out and make it hard. Oh, and his slip from Forest Green player. And unfortunately for Amanchi, just couldn't get onto that one. He managed to poke it out.
That would have been nice, wouldn't it, if Levi could have just nicked through there?
Yeah. Ibeau there, just with his legs going from underneath him. Well, so once again, the forward line working as a good movement to force Gateshead back, but the ball forward, Amanchi can chase onto, and the ball goes out, and it's a foul. Clumsiness from Amanchi.
Yeah, no complaints there.
The work rate of Reese and co up front, they've closed the angles.
Yeah,
they haven't allowed us to build at all from the back.
They've worked really well. Obviously, like you said there, we like to play out from the back and like to work it from the back, and they've not allowed us to do that. Ended up having to go long, and the big centre backs of Forest Green are cleaning that up at the minute.
Yeah,
Can't really get any flow.
Kind of drawn into their game. But we'll see what happens at half time. At the moment, we've got 2 minutes left remaining here as Anafawosi tries to open up to get the ball. Good defending, put out for the throw at halfway line. There's Nicholson, launches a quick. Butterfield was on his toes, and the ball goes out of play again. And Nicholson can use this long throw to try and get it in the box. We've got a minute and a half of the time added on here at the end of the first half. If you're just joining us, Forest Green lead by 1-0, an early goal from Knowles.
Not been anything in the game, really, has there? Neither keepers have really been worked.
No,
We've probably had more balls in the box, to be fair, more box entries.
It's been a frustrating game for Gateshead, but Forest Green have worked hard to do that. And the ball cleared, headed back forward, is brought down by Chadwick on the edge of the area, scoops it over towards Amanchi. Oh, thought there was a shirt pull there, but he just stopped. And now an opportunity to cross the ball in. Bowen gives it back to Keaton Ward. Once again, the pressure from the Forest Green players to make Gateshead play it out, and Nicholson tries to flick it into Anafosi, brings it down. And just no luck with the bounces at the moment.
No, it's not. It's just not dropping for us, is it?
But some of that is the hard work of Forest Green as well.
Yeah,
not given the space.
Been defending well, haven't they?
And Nicholson needs a bigger run up.
Some throw, isn't it? You don't realise until you come up here and watch it, actually.
It's how long it is, yeah. That's going to be up there, edge of the box. Good header from Ashgar, and a shot off. Oh,
don't mind it.
Goalkeeper.
Don't mind it.
Butterfield making Eistead work, and that looks like it probably will be the last bit of action here from the first half as the referee hurries Eistead up. And there is the half-time whistle. Forest Green going for 1-goal lead here. It's been a frustrating, scrappy performance from Gateshead, and a lot of that is down to the visitors. They've closed down the space. They haven't allowed Gateshead to think really on the ball.
No, they've got the noses in front early doors, and then, like you've said a couple of times, the press of the front three of Forest Green's been really good and forced us into long balls, which Forest Green have ate up. We've only had probably a 5-10 minute spell where we've got the ball down and played. But like you say, it's mainly due to Forest Green, I think.
Yeah, it definitely is. Well, we'll be back in about 10 minutes with all the half-time scores. We're just going to catch our breath, and we'll be back with you for the second half very soon. Hello there, everybody. Up. There we go. We're back. I'm going to go through the half-time scores for you now in the National League. This is how it stands. It's Aldershot 0, Rochdale 1, Brackley 0, Altrincham 1. It is 0-0 between Eastleigh and Carlisle. It's 1-1 between FC Halifax and Sutton. Sorry about that. I was just sorting out my microphone there. And it is Gateshead 0, Forest Green 1. Of course, down at Scunthorpe, Solihull Moors have a 2-0 lead at half-time. Tamworth 1, Boreham Wood 0. And it is 1-1 between Truro and Braintree. The late kick-off today is Morecambe versus York City. And as I say, that is how it stands at the moment. And we're just waiting for Mark Beck to come back. He's down in the dressing room at the minute. And as I say, we'll have him back for the second half to join us here. As I say, at the moment, it is currently Gateshead 0, Forest Green Rovers 1. A few contentious talking points. But at the moment, Forest Green outworking Gateshead off the ball. And it's showing really well because Gateshead are really struggling to get out of their own half and create something with some real attitude like they normally do. But at this moment in time, we'd like to say a big thank you for joining us, whether you're listening live on the Heat Army podcast on YouTube or, of course, on DAZN, wherever you might be in the world. So if you'd like to drop us a message on our YouTube channel, that's the Heat Army podcast, and we'll be live on Thursday at 8 o'clock. And we're hopefully going to be speaking to a couple of the new players. We've put some feelers out there. And, of course, we will talk about this game, and we'll be talking about the game against Braintree on Wednesday as well, while previewing next week's games. So please do join us. It really does help. And if you're a Forest Green fan, we'd love to hear from you as well. If you've made the trip up here today, as I say, well, if you have, you're probably not listening to this, but if you have a loved one or a friend that's come up today, tell them, get in contact with the Heat Army podcast on Thursday at 8 p.m. And that would really be fantastic. We'd love to hear from you. But going forward, you can watch Wednesday night's game, Gateshead versus Braintree, here live on DAZN. If you get yourself the package, and you can watch every game in the National League. You can watch all the highlights as well. So do get involved. You won't miss a kick. And if you are living abroad, you can watch 3 p.m. kickoffs as well. So as I say, lots to do on DAZN. So get yourself a nice subscription and catch every game in the Enterprise and National League, and of course, every Gateshead game. Well, we are awaiting the teams to come back out for the second half here at Gateshead International Stadium. And we're awaiting Mark Beck, of course, the injured Gateshead striker, to come back and join us on co-coms as well here for the second half. Just walking out on the running track there. I don't know if it's picked up on camera. In the hat is the latest and first member of the Gateshead FC Hall of Fame, as Ben Clark. But the teams are coming back out onto the pitch. Forest Green, they're the first ones out. And it doesn't look like there's any changes at the moment for the visitors. But as soon as there is, we'll let you know. And Mark Beck is coming back up, and we'll be back underway very, very shortly. We're just waiting for Gateshead to come out onto the pitch here as David Ferguson emerges from the tunnel, followed by the rest of his teammates. And we'll see what the second half will bring here for the Heat. Well, Mark Beck's just got himself into place. There we go. And I know who I'm playing limbo with, because Mark is very, very, very limber there, the way you got in. Oh, I think maybe helps if I turn your microphone on. There we go.
Bit of a squeeze in here, isn't it?
It is. It's very tight quarters, and we're having trouble with it's the headphones. It's not the mic. There we go. There we go. There. Technology. Great till it works. Or the other way around. Well, was it a calm dressing room at half-time?
It was. Yeah, it was. Just need to believe a bit more, I think. I think they're obviously on not a great run. They've went 1-0 up early, and we just need a bit more belief. Just keep at it. Keep putting the balls in the box. Second balls, something will drop.
Just interesting there while you were talking, the referee having a word with both managers there on the
I've seen that,
touchline.
yeah. Don't know what that's about. I don't think it's been that.
No,
heated between anyone.
I don't know if anything was said at half time going into tunnels, but as I said, everything seems to have been well contested on the dugout and on the pitch. Let's turn my mic down slightly. There we go. Well, Forest Green are going to get us underway. They are shooting towards the Fellon End gate. Towards River Tyne. Gateshead shooting towards the Fellon End. And as I say, we are seconds away here from the second half. And as Mark said earlier on when we had a break in play, a lot of time has changed and some of the score lines have changed at half time as well. So they're not looking as bad as they were earlier on, but you have to concentrate on what's in front of you. And at the moment, Gateshead on the attack as Jacob Butterfield just loses possession in the centre circle. Mendy up towards Knowles. Ball drops for Forest Green player, but Gateshead eager to win the ball. Now Chadwick picks it up on the right-hand side, plays it inside to Jacob Butterfield. Gateshead playing on the front foot here, out to Anafosi on the right-hand side. Left-hand side even, sorry. As he plays it back down the line, Nicholson crosses the ball in. Amanchi's there, can it get off the ground to get much of a leverage on it, but it's still with Gateshead at the moment. Goes all the way back to Jameson. As Levi was just offside, he wouldn't have been able to have competed for that ball. It's been cleared by Forest Green on the far side and out of play for a throw to Gateshead just on the halfway line. You can certainly see the intention in the first minute there.
Yeah, started well.
There's Butterfield. His header wasn't guided towards anyone. Hits off the back of Reese. Forest Green on the attack at the moment on the far side, and they drive forward with the ball. McAllister plays it out to Ashgar. Ashgar down towards the dead ball line, pulls it back across. Keaton Ward not chested it down, gave Pete Jameson just a little bit of extra work there. But
good save.
It was in the end. He was scrambling. He got there though.
Yeah. Turned out all right though. Good idea from Ward instead of conceding the corner.
Well, Chadwick plays the ball back through to Radcliffe, who can bring the ball forward. Goes out to Nicholson. Anafosi, who's hugging the touchline on the far side. Bowens continued his run. Anafosi plays it through. This is better from Gateshead. The cross comes in, and it's a deep one, but Gateshead are going to retain possession. Keaton Ward gives it to Chadwick. Peels to shoot. He goes to shot away and gets a corner.
Much better start. You can see the lads are a bit brighter, aren't they? Running forward. Good start.
It's the first time really we've seen Anafosi get some space on the far side, but it was well worked to find him that space.
Yeah. Nice little clip ball in as well. Nearly had it in himself there, that one.
We haven't got much room to move here, so please don't.
Yeah, I totally had reached it.
Jacob Butterfield is going to take this corner here. In comes the delivery, headed on. Oh, it just went through. It hasn't been cleared fully yet. Gateshead can pick up the second ball though, and now this is much better from Gateshead on the front foot. Keaton Ward chips one in towards the penalty spot, headed clear, but Gateshead in numbers picking up the loose ball. Ferguson gives it back to Keaton Ward, all still inside the Forest Green half at this moment. Chipped towards the edge of the area, and Forest Green just happy to clear their lines, but only as far as Gateshead players. Fenton John puts the ball out to Nicholson. He's got time and space, crosses the ball in there to floated one, headed clear, headed back down, and it's going to be cleared by, I think it was Mendy that cleared that one. And now Gateshead with a sustained amount of pressure here in the early stages as Chadwick lays it inside to Butterfield. Fenton John, who finds Anafosi, goes for a shot himself.
Good. It's good though.
Well, definitely more space than finding the second ball, which was what was lacking in the first half.
Yeah, it's been a much brighter start of this half.
Knowles, the goal scorer. Just playing it back. Long ball forward. Ferguson wins the free header. Butterfield loses out, but Bowen picks up the loose ball. It just feels like a tempo shift for Gateshead at the moment, and it's paying dividends and on the ball, but passes like that doesn't help. And now the Forest Green play back to Eisted, clears the ball. Nicholson with a free header, and McAllister can get the ball under control on the far side. Back to Ashgar, plays it back to Eisted. Ferguson, the header up. It's going to be picked up in midfield though, and Mendy. Is that a foul? Referee says yes, it was, and it's a free kick. Just inside the Gateshead half near the centre circle. Well, if they can keep this up for another 5-10 minutes and try and suppress Forest Green from getting outside their own half, then the chances will fall.
Yeah, definitely. I think, like I say, great start of the half, and Forest Green just clearing the lines at the minute. Can't really get a foothold in this second half.
Well, the ball comes the edge there in Nicholson. Can't get off the area, but it falls to his feet. Lays it out to Radcliffe. Radcliffe now chips the ball in there towards. Oh, shot away.
Lucky.
Wow.
Good player.
Amanchi chested the ball down to Butterfield, and Butterfield got a good connection with it, but Eisted was there to stop it. There's a nice bit of movement, and at the moment, that was good defending from Keaton Ward, because Bayobia was waiting to pounce. Long throw up towards Reese, and at the moment, Gateshead back in possession. Jameson up towards the halfway line. Fenton John winning the ball. Billy Chadwick does he win a throw? No one knows. Surely you'd think in this day and age with the earpieces, the fourth official could give a decision in those situations. I don't know what he's gave here, but it's a throw in. Well,
what? Don't have a clue what's going on here.
Yeah, nobody knows. But hang on.
Oh my goodness me.
Well, the linesman had give it to Forest Green. The communication's terrible, but the ball forward, a man chasing onto it. He's holding his man off. He's been brought down. And it's been given the other way. Wow. Players went down in the box. Home fans thought Amanchi had been fouled. It was given the other way. And I must admit, that was a calamity from the fourth official and the referee, because the linesman was given a throw the other way. The referee was giving it that way. Nobody was in control of that.
There was a good minute period gone there where no one had a clue what was going on. You've just said about the earpieces and that as well. Like, they've got means of communication. Like, it should be a lot more clearer than it is.
Yeah. I mean, surely in that circumstance, the fourth official can say, look, it's come off him. It's common sense. I mean, both managers got the heckles up, and deservedly so, because the referee just lost control there. Yeah. 54 minutes gone. Gateshead 0, Forest Green 1.
Much better though, isn't it?
Definitely. Well, Mendy battling for the ball, comes off Radcliffe for a throw. Bayabeo launches that one down, headed clear by Radcliffe. Amanchi in the thick of it, battling, and he's gave the. Well, we're seeing certainly different styles in refereeing in the National League in recent weeks. There was a challenge, a 50-50 ball in the air where Fenton John and Songo went up for it, and there was obviously one player went down, but they both battled for it evenly. It's just the strength was the difference, and I fear that might have been the decision there. But Knowles runs down the line, comes off Chadwick and bounces back off Knowles.
Got that one right.
Looking across to our left over towards Baker, across the east end of Newcastle. There is a fair bit of rain coming over. Whether it's going to hit the stadium or not, I don't know. But at the moment, there's barely a bit of wind out there. As throw in taken again. Ball across to Anafawosi, just beaten to the ball. Fenton John, good win. Gets the ball over to Bowen if he can keep the ball in, and he can. As Nicholson plays the ball over the top, Amanchi chasing down the ball, and he's got the ball on the far side. His touch just took it away from him, but he's holding the player back there, and the referee is going to give the free kick, and it just seems that there's no physical side to this game this afternoon.
He's just blown for everything, isn't he? Any kind of physical contact, and he's just blown for it. Didn't look anything in that either.
It looks like we're going to make to see the arrival of Ash Botswan shortly. Just been called down the touchline, and Ben Clark is giving some instructions there. The ball forward. Radcliffe with Reese battling. It's come off the back of Radcliffe's head again. Another come through, and there's the second goal from Forest Green. After having soaking up the Gateshead pressure, they've broke through, and really, you'd have to say gifted the opportunity. Radcliffe's back header just didn't have the desired effect, and Forest Green take full effect.
Start the half really well as well, but you can't. You've got to clear your lines there.
Well,
can't be gifting goals.
Forest Green and get confirmation of the goal scorer, but they did absolutely pounce on that one there, and it was Baibeo that got the goal, I think. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, taking his time to get back in the half. Gateshead are going to have a substitution on here. We'll see if it has any formation change, or looks like Jacob Butterfield might be might be the man coming off. He's the one walking towards the touchline here. But it is 2-0 to Forest Green, and I say a good 10 minutes from Gateshead was unravelled there by just a bit of poor defending.
Yeah, a bit of a sucker punch, that one.
Well, Jacob Butterfield leaves the action, and Botswan comes on. And we are going to see Anafawosi leave the action as well. And Jacob Chapman is going to come on the pitch as well. So we're seeing like for like at the moment. Well, it does look like Gateshead will have more of a forward three. Crossfield ball. Botswan wins his first header, but goes out behind him for a throw-in. Well, the reaction will have to be swift here in the second half. But it's a real body blow considering the 10 minutes that preceded the second goal. But the visitors, they'll not be too unhappy with what they've managed to do.
Yeah, really disappointing considering the start we've made there.
Well, Nicholson, another one of his trademark long throws coming in. In comes his delivery, headed clear though, only as far as Fenton John. who just calmly gives that to Ferguson. His ball out towards Jacob Chapman on this right-hand side. He does keep it in, down next to the corner flag. He's just battling with the ball. He's just had it taken away from, wins the ball back, but falls to the pink shirt again. And Forest Green just got a bit of the wind in the sails at the moment and starting to play on the front foot. There's the ball forward now on the far side. And he's going to have time to bring this down next to the dead ball line. Pulls it back and shot in the area, curling shot. And that goes wide for a goal kick. And, just seeing a little bit of, the effect of a second goal there for the visitors.
Yeah, like you say, they've got the tails up a little bit now and they're just going to sit in even more so now, aren't they, and just try and catch us on the counter.
Billy Chadwick chasing down, but that ball will go out for a goal kick. You're going to see a substitution for the visitors. There's going to be Kengi coming on. Yeah, and Biabu coming off. Scorer of the second goal. Zanfawosi makes his way down the tunnel. Gets a round of applause from the Tyne Weir stand, but we've got 30 minutes for Gateshead to try and get something back out of this game. Trailing by 2-0 at the moment. But, as I say, they soaked up the pressure quite well, Forest Green, and capitalised on a mistake at the back for their second. As Mendy loses out the aerial battle. Gateshead do manage to get the ball moving though. A lot of they're pressing like the 2-0 down Forest Green at the moment. As they clear the ball back up the halfway line. Bowen just couldn't get the touch he wanted. And at the moment, now they break down this left-hand side and Knowles would have been off if he had went to that. As you say, the tails are up and they just seem to have that little bit more energy at the moment. Forest Green. I'll tell you what, been very impressed by the work rate off the ball this afternoon.
Yeah.
Nicholson gets the ball.
Foul.
Manchester foul.
Foul. Yeah.
The referee says no.
Clearly clipped his ankles, you can see from here.
It's Keaton Ward. Gets the ball to Chadwick. Chadwick tries to get past his man, but wins a throw-in. Rob Elliott on ball boy duties today. Now, Louis Story and the assistant referee, the fourth officials here. Ball forward. Botswan tries to win the header, but it goes out for a Gateshead throw. Another opportunity for Brad Nicholson to get this ball in the box, and now with two strikers to aim for, they've got a bit more height. Hopefully they can utilise this weapon that Gateshead have got. In comes the delivery now. It's another big long one into the box. Keeper drops it, fumbles it, and Fenton John manages to get the ball to Keaton Ward. He puts the ball up in the air. It's going to be cleared. It's Forrest Chapman. Fenton John just mugged of the ball, and now the visitors can try and break if he can keep this one in. As Rob Elliott gets the ball in front of Knowles. Oh. Just feels rushed at times, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's say we've seen flashes, a little spell in the first half, the first 10 minutes here where Gateshead got their passing going and battling for the second ball, the loose ball. But that second goal has just G'd up the visitors.
Yeah, I think it's knocked the stuff out of us as well, hasn't it? Started really well. Oh, there's another player down here.
Well, I don't want to be a moaning Myrtle, but it wasn't a head injury. But if the lad is in discomfort, I'll not argue too much. But He does seem to be in some discomfort down there in the centre circle. So break and play. And quickly go through some of the live scores at the moment in the National League. It's Rochdale 2, Aldershot 0. That's down at Aldershot. Brackley 0, Altrincham 1. Carlisle are winning 1-0 away to, or they're winning 2-0 now away to Eastleigh. Halifax are beating Sutton 2-1. Solihull Moors were 2-0 to the good. They're down to 10 men, and Scunthorpe have got one back there. Tamworth are beating high-flying Boreham Wood 3-1, and it is 1-1 down at Truro between Truro and Braintree. I see we are having a break in play here at the moment, and we'll have to see how the Forest Green player is. He does seem in some discomfort down there still, and we'll see if he gets up onto his feet. I think it's Ricardo Reese that's down. As Truro have just taken the lead down at Braintree. It's a strange game, that one, for Gateshead. You kind of don't want Braintree to get more points, but you don't want Truro to get them either.
Yeah, I think a draw will be best for that one, I think.
Yeah, well, this doesn't look good for Ricardo Reese. He's having to be helped off here. He didn't move after he went down, in fairness. I don't think we'll see him back on.
Look a sore one.
Yeah. He's not able to put much weight on the his left foot. So, yeah, he is in quite some discomfort there. Hopefully for him, he isn't out for long. Yeah, he is in quite some discomfort there. He's going to be replaced by number 27, Temi Balabola. Yeah. I think that's going to be one of the ones when he takes the boot off, it's going to hurt a bit more. Robbie Savage's face painted a picture there. He didn't look very devastated that his striker's been taken off. No. Well, he's signalling to someone in the stand that it's the ankle and it's over for him. So
yeah,
hopefully
it doesn't look a good one for the lads.
Yeah, I think it's. And Radcliffe just lost possession, and now they're on the break into the centre. Can he get the shot away for the third? Good block off the line by Ferguson. And Gateshead, was Chadwick was fouled there. It's a free kick. Well, to be honest, I thought that should have been 3-0 there. Should have moved that ball a little bit quicker from underneath his feet in the box.
Yeah, should have been game over. But again, just shooting ourselves in the foot a bit there.
I think we might be seeing the introduction of Ethan Moore shortly as well, as the ball drops as Chadwick gets it to Amanchi. Fenton John in the centre. Radcliffe. Poor push, and that was out-muscled in the middle, and the ball forward now on the far side. McAllister brings it down. He has Balabora in the second, and goes in the centre. Went for the shot himself. And now Gator can bring the ball forward through Chadwick. Chadwick drives forward with the ball. Botswan didn't give him the greatest option inside there. But Gator do have the ball back. Fenton John. If he looks up, there's a man on his right-hand side, but he gets it to Amanchi. Amanchi back out to Chapman. Chapman just plays it forward down the line to Nicholson. Back to Chapman. Chapman, ball ricocheted to Bowen. Back to Chapman. Chapman from the edge of the area. He's still going. Chapman still with the ball. He goes down, and he's not going to give it. Oh, well, the referee is going to book him for simulation here. Well, there was contact, but I don't think the referee liked the way he went down. That's the only way I can describe that one.
Do you know what? I thought it was, but then as we said earlier, you can tell by body language, and Chappie's not really complaining either,
Yeah.
is he? I thought it was, but possibly the right decision. I'm not too sure.
I think it was.
But good play by Chappie though. Good little drive and dribble, getting into the box, making things happen.
Well, the home crowd on in the same agreement as us, but promising signs that they got into that position to start with. Yeah. That's it. Good win in midfield as Bowen just couldn't get past the two players. Needs to get it out from underneath his feet earlier. At the moment, Knowles was lurking. Radcliffe clears it. Gateshead not picking up the loose ball at the moment as McAllister tries to chip it forward. Gateshead do come away with the ball now. Fenton John. Well, certainly time to still have something in this game. I think we're going to have at least another 5 to 6 minutes added on here at the second half as well. I mean, we've still got 20 minutes remaining. But, it's turned into a war of attrition this game as Rob Elliott just had to walk away from the bench. Well, we're going to see Josh Holm and Dom Telford coming on. It looks like it's going to be Bowen coming off for Telford.
That was so soft though, wasn't it, again? Rob was nearly off, wasn't he?
Yeah, there was contact, but it wasn't the... I know it's a letter of law from behind, but it wasn't a malicious... It was just contact. But letter of the law. It's not the mic, it's the headphone jack.
To be replaced by number 9, Dom Telford, and number 17, Josh Rowe.
Well, ball forward. Dom Telford gets his first touch, manages to get it across to Ferguson. Chapman. Oh, Chapman slipped as he went to kick it. And now the visitors can try and build up again, but good win from Telford in midfield. Second ball falls to Forest Green, chipped up into the box.
Need something soon, don't we?
Yeah. We know the gaps are there, but we've got to take advantage of them when we get them.
Yeah.
Of course, it's very attacking now. 4 forward players on as Chapman plays it forward. Keaton Ward couldn't get past his man to get the ball back as Radcliffe gets it to Dom Telford. If he looks up, Chapman's on the far side. The ball is going to get there. Amanchi, just couldn't hold it up. And now Forest Green can attack. This is where the game is going to become very open with Gateshead committing men forward to try and claw one back as McAllister. Ball comes in towards Knowles. Knowles wins the header, but that's not troubling Jameson. Rolls the ball out. And now Keaton Ward gives it to Amanchi. Amanchi holds it up, needs to find a teammate and get it out from underneath his feet. And just dispossessed there as Mendy plays a crossfield ball to the far side and McAllister has time to bring it down. Up against Nicholson, cross into the box. It wasn't a bad one. Wasn't many people challenging for Forest Green though. And once again, just in the final third, need to move that ball quicker.
Yeah, I think ever since the second goal, isn't it? Just sucker punched us and we've not really found a rhythm.
Well, we're going to see number 11 coming off. Tom Knowles going to be replaced by Christian Doge. And we're going to see Harvey Bunker coming on as well, and he will be replacing number 26, Woku. Well, substitution at each end of the pitch for the visitors.
be replaced by number 9, Christian Doge, and number 16, Michael Bunker.
Radcliffe puts the ball up towards Amanchi. A bit of shirt pulling there, but the ball goes out of play for a throw into Forest Green. We've got about 15 minutes remaining of normal time here. You'd hazard a guess about 5 to 6 minutes added on for the stoppages and substitutions. As Harvey Bunker's first touch is to launch it up the pitch. Second ball picked up by the visitors, and now the ball on the far side for them to chase down. Can they get the ball in? He's ran it out. Well, be interesting enough the whole ball went out there because he really went for it, didn't he?
Yeah, did well. It was actually a
great
really
cross in the end, wasn't it?
Really good cross, really good save as well. But yeah, ball went out up there. But yeah, we just need to pick the urgency up a little bit here.
Well, it's very attacking from Gateshead at the moment. All the forward players, there's Amanchi and Botswan in amongst it, but the ball just falls to a pink shirt and cleared as Nicholson nods it back up the pitch. This is where they need to pick up the second balls. But it's a throw into Gateshead just over the halfway line for Gateshead. Well, Nicholson pumps the ball up towards Dom Telford, who got it to Amanchi. Amanchi's got the ball underneath his feet. Oh! Centimetres that ball from getting towards Dom Telford. But Gateshead have won the ball back. Men committed forward. Nicholson lays it off to Chapman. Chips it forward to Nicholson, which wasn't the greatest ball. But Gateshead do win the ball. No, they don't win the ball back. I thought he had. And now Kengi brings the ball forward, plays it into the centre towards Christian Doge. The offside flag has went up. And Gateshead have a free kick. That wind just picking up a little bit now in the stadium. You could see it on the linesman's flag. Radcliffe just plays the ball back to Jameson. Still, both goalkeepers haven't really had much of a busy afternoon, have they?
No, they haven't. Just Forest Green just being clinical when they've had them two chances. Like I say, I don't think either's had many saves, really.
Nothing that's been called upon to. That's been.
Their keeper made a good save from Butts, sorry.
Yeah.
But
the rest of them have been a bit routine, haven't they?
Not really worked.
Well, 78 minutes gone, 2-0 here, live on DAZN. Gateshead trading by 2-0 against Robbie Savage's Forest Green. Gateshead trying to get something out this game with 4 strikers on the pitch. I'm going to use this opportunity to get the ball in and around the box. Free kick just inside the half time, inside the Gateshead half. There's a ball put into the box, but it's been cleared. Chapman gives it to Ferguson. Home to Radcliffe. Gateshead forced backwards. The work rate from the visitors once again continuous. There's a ball over the top, and unfortunately for Gateshead, no one ran through. A little bit too much on it though. Well, they've definitely got the firepower up there, Gateshead now. It's utilising it. There's Keaton Ward. Plays it inside. Josh Home back to Keaton Ward. Once again, the work rate is going to nearly pay off to get the ball for Forest Green, but McAllister just couldn't get to it there. As Chapman tried to flick it out, and Ashgar can get it to Christian Doge. He's got Kengi on the left-hand side, and Keaton Ward cuts a tired figure at the moment. Ball played into the centre. Here comes the shot, deflected off, or blocked, should I say, off Richardson, Radcliffe. It's one of them afternoons. There's players got past there. Gateshead player still down on the ground, but now Chadwick gets it through the legs there, but didn't win the ball back. Mengi does well. Gateshead just trying to win the ball back. 10 minutes remaining.
Just trying to kill it now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just trying to take this thing out of the game.
I'll say they've managed the game quite well. Forest Green, they've obviously done the homework. They've known to try and slow Gateshead down from the back. And we'll give a better account of ourselves in the second half. Just unfortunately, it was a mistake that undone us for the second goal.
Yeah, I think we need to score in that spell we had, didn't we?
Yeah.
Early second half, and then would have been a completely different game. But yeah, that sucker punch is we've not recovered from it, have we?
Well, there seems to be a player down with cramp on the far side. Physio is trotting across the other side at the moment. So just have a quick look where we've got a break in play. Latest scores in the National League. Aldershot 0, Rochdale 2. It's still 1-0 to Altrincham down at Brackley. Carlisle 2-0 to the good away to Eastleigh. Halifax is now 2-2 at home to Sutton. Of course, 2-0 here to Forest Green. Scunthorpe have turned it right around here. They are 3-2 now against 10 men. Solihull Moors haven't been 2-0 down. Tamworth still winning 3-2 against Boreham Wood, and it is 2-2 down at Truro between Braintree and Truro. And David Ferguson has been substituted here. We have got Ethan Moore coming on, and that's 5 recognised strikers going to be on the pitch. Hopefully, one of them gets a chance.
David Ferguson, to be replaced by number 25, Ethan Moore.
Just need something to drop, don't we?
Well, they're temporarily down to 10 men at the moment, Forest Green. But the 2 players just receiving instruction there.
Well, we need something fast, don't we, if we're going to get anything from this?
Well, whether it be a moment of genius from somebody or a bit of luck, it needs to happen for Gateshead to have a grandstand finish here as Nicholson just overplays it and runs it out. And kind of been the story of Gateshead's afternoon so far.
Yeah, that has to go in the box. I'm sure the gaffer will agree on that one as well. Got everyone up from the back. Whether it's the throw or whether it's the throw and then a ball in, it has to go in the box, especially at this time of the game.
Well, Isted with the goal kick. Because we've all migrated over towards this left-hand side of the pitch as Radcliffe was wrestled to the ground. Well, short free kick. Keaton Ward has the opportunity to whip this one up towards the box. It's going to be close to the goalkeeper. And, well, the idea was there, but it's always going to be the goalkeeper's ball getting it that close to him. Well, Chapman on defensive duties plays the ball back to Jameson, who goes long. Gateshead need to win the aerial battle here as Amanchi brings it down. It just bounces off his chest and judges to have fouled the Forest Green player in the centre circle. Or next to the centre circle, should I say. Well, it just feels like Forest Green have, well, they've done more than enough so far, but it just feels like they're seeing it out at the moment.
Yeah, just doing a bit of a professional job at the minute, aren't they?
Oh, it's going to be a shot. Oh, well, you'll not want to see that on the replay, but it's not over yet on the far side. And Forest Green with the ball on the right-hand side. Have you had many of them air kicks yourself there, Mark?
Nah, normally hit the target from there.
As the cross comes in, Doge was there and been well done by Keaton Ward. Now even more receives the ball. Cuts inside, tries to beat man, and at the moment just things not coming off for the Tynesiders as McAllister lays the ball at Christian Doge. Can he play the ball across? He runs along the dead ball line, cuts it back, and Gateshead need to get this ball away from the edge of the area. It's still there. That's a nice ball to Even Moore. Need to utilise the space as Even Moore runs into it down towards this right hand side, and ball goes out of play for a throw to Gateshead. It's what we need more of, just directly run with the ball.
Yeah, positive, driving with it, getting us to throw high up the pitch. Other than that first 10-15, we've not had much every second half.
Well, we've never really given a great supply to the forward men either in the box. As Nicholson's right in the dugout there to get some extra space as he launched this one up. Headed back on. Oh, well, Radcliffe loses out in the aerial battle. Josh Holm is going to have to stand firm here.
Oh my God.
Has he? No, he's given
I was about to get on the pitch.
The referee, I think he did give the free kick Gateshead's way, but he pointed the wrong way.
It's a couple of times he's done that.
Well, just under 4 minutes of normal time remain here. Forest Green seeing the game out. Gateshead still trying to go for it. Lots of attacking players on as Jameson puts the ball up into the box, nodded on. Second ball wasn't picked up, but the clearance isn't the greatest, and Chapman brings it down to Josh Holm. Can they create something? There's men in the box. We need a delivery. Josh Holm out to Chapman. Oh, it's just slipped as he kicked it there, Chapman. But he can get the ball in. It's going to be deep. The ball just found another head of Forest Green, but this gives another opportunity once again for Nicholson to get this in the box. And really, the first ball needs to be won for any chance.
Yeah. To be fair to Forest Green, they've defended these quite well, haven't they?
They have.
Second half.
As mentioned before kick-off, look a big physical side, and they've utilised that. But the ball comes in, the goalkeeper had to fist it clear. And now McAllister can turn and run. He's got a man on this left-hand side who he uses. They're using the space well. And Chapman, oh my word. Wow. I thought that was a foul, but the referee didn't give it. And Amanchi chase him down as the ball goes out for a corner. And, well...
You've got to laugh sometimes. You have, because
that was a cynical foul
the
by
5 yards away. I don't know how he's not seeing that.
I know we all the Gateshead commentary, but that was a cynical.
Yeah, it was.
That was a yellow for the team. That. Well, we await the delivery from Keaton Ward.
Come on, lads.
In comes this one's a good one. It took the goalkeeper out of it, but they couldn't get the shot on the header on target. But only as far Josh Holm. Ethan Moore. Keaton Ward's out in space here. Ethan Moore's made a run. Keaton Ward brings it in. Didn't get the connection he wanted. And Josh Holm is fouled.
That one was a foul, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know why Savage is.
It's the theatrics on the Forest Green bench that's it's making me laugh. But it's there's only one camera here, Mr. Savage. You're not getting all the angles of Sky Sports. As the ball goes up, Gateshead bring the ball down. Nicholson hooks it over his shoulder, back in, headed clear, and Dom Telford, nice slide to win the ball. Ethan Moore drives with it down to the dead ball line. Can he get a cross in? Has to hold it up. He's doing well, holding off the big man. Does get it to Chapman. Chapman crosses one in. Big man at the back. It's just past the post. Oh, wow.
It's a great ball. And it's a good header as well, I think.
It really is.
Brad Nicholson coming over the top.
I was Radcliffe. Yeah, but they say the only problem is it's took to the last minute to get that cross.
Yeah.
This afternoon, and well, the fourth official, he's going to have tinnitus tonight. He's got both Robbie Savage and Rob Elliott screaming in his ears. Wow. Well, I better do the man of the... Who do you want to pick man of the match? I need to send it over. It's a tough one.
It's a tough
one.
Come back to me in a couple of minutes. I think.
Brad Nicholson?
Yeah, probably Brad
Nicholson. Yeah, we'll go with Nicholson.
I think he's been quite solid defensively, and
yeah.
probably from his long throws has probably looked the most creative, to be honest.
He has. Dodge just slows it down. The rain is starting to come down now that we could see in the distance. 6 minutes has been added on here at the end. His ball brought down, cleared. And it's going to be a good nod on by Amanchi. Botswan brings it down. Great defending.
Yeah, good cover in there. They have defended well, to be fair, Forest Green today. And like you said earlier, the big, strong, athletic. I think that's been the difference, if I'm honest, just that athleticism.
Well, Gateshead have another corner. Can they make it a nervy last few minutes for Forest Green as the ball comes in, drops in the box. Telford gets to it, lays it out. Keaton Ward puts it back in. Keeper will be able to pull that one out the air. And, well, they've had plenty of opportunities from the long throws and corners today, but they just haven't been able to unlock the defence. It's either been too close to the goalkeeper, or as we've seen over and over, the physical battles have been won by the defence.
Yeah, they've won a lot of first contacts, haven't they? And then being able to clear.
Well, you can see why they are in the playoff picture. An outside chance of the championship picture, but certainly you wouldn't bet against them being in the playoff at the end of the season. As Forest Green just hold the ball up, and Gateshead have 3.5 minutes to possibly get one back and make it a bit nervous for the visitors. But there's one thing we can say, the Gateshead side hasn't shirked away from anything. They've kept going. Ethan Moore manages to get the ball to to Billy Chadwick. Keaton Ward on this right-hand side. There is men in the box. Just need the delivery to be more forthcoming. 3 minutes remain. With the time added on, Nicholson puts it in, headed clear. And again, although Dom Telford has won quite a few balls, nodded back in, cleared again, brought down by Telford. Managed to get it to Amanchi. Can he pull the trigger on the far side? He cannot. And the ball is cleared as far as Nicholson. Nicholson puts it back in, but deflects out, and we're going to have another long throw.
Like you say, we've not been short of effort, have we?
No, it's been full-blooded. They've never hid. Something that can't complain about, and it wasn't the greatest header from Radcliffe. I don't think that's where he wanted it to go as the ball comes over. As Chadwick tries to battle to get to it. Cleared again by the visitors. Sitting very deep at the moment, but they've got a 2-0 lead to hold on to. Chadwick, the referee, pulls it back. He interrupted play there.
Amendment to the attendance figures. I've now been told that there is a total of 702.
700 and odd have come here today. Great away following from Forest Green as well. They'll be going back down the country a lot happier this afternoon. I'll say just before we wrap up the game, I'll say thank you to Mark Beck for joining us on co-commentary today. Just unfortunately, the result for Gateshead, not what we would have wanted, but a pleasure to have him here with us.
Yeah, no worries, thank you. Quite enjoyed it, apart from the result. I'd rather be out there though, to be honest, than trying to affect it.
Through on goal, can he get the? Well, got back in time and just need to get the ball moving quicker front of the feet when you get in the box, and the ball cleared by Forest Green. And I think a goal would do Levi Amanchi the world of good with a bit of confidence.
Yeah, 100%. I think that one he had against Rochdale when he's hit the bar from the header. I think if he scores that, he'd have been off and running.
He hung in the air like a salmon on that one, didn't he? And nice tackle to win the ball. Theatrics from the Forest Green bench is Ethan Moore. Gets the ball back to Billy Chadwick. They need to unlock something here. There's the ball now to Chadwick. Botswan, can he get a shot off? He's still got the ball, needs to lay it off. Oh, nice ball through to him, but cleared. Oh, and the ball just slips away from Keaton Ward. Oh, and that's a yellow card, definitely. There's a tackle on Mendy. There's, words between Robbie Savage and Rob Elliott down on the touchline at the moment. It's not what you want to see. Well, a yellow card for Keaton Ward.
I think there's a lot of frustration from our side there, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, we wait to get underway. We've played the allotted time. Can't see there being much more on here. Well, the fourth official does want to tell the referee what happened there. Still going on as the subs getting involved now. The hypocrisy of Robbie Savage telling these players off for kicking off. Wow. That's unreal. Well, the referee trying to get everything back under control. Still talking to the fourth official.
Security there. Didn't see the security there, but
wow.
Don't think it's that bad.
It isn't, but
just a bit of a disagreement. Wasn't there?
It has turned into pantomime at the end here, hasn't it? Really.
Yeah, he'll love that though.
I do think we're going to see a yellow card for one of the managers. There you go. Well, one for both. There we go. So
probably not shy of a red card, both of them too.
No. Well, he's still going, Robbie Savage. Well,
you'd have thought that would have settled him down a bit, wouldn't you?
You would, but, you know, the theatrics at the end aside, Forest Green deserve their win here today. They've been clinical, they've been physical, and, you know, they've disrupted Gateshead's natural pattern here at home. And you've got to say, Robbie Savage, like him or hate him, he's got his tactics right today.
Yeah, they've done a job on us. I think we've gifted them both the goals. I think a bit of indecision.
Oh, and there's more elbows coming between players here. I think the sooner the full-time whistle goes here, the better. There's things happening off the ball all over. As Radcliffe, I think, might get a yellow here. Yep, yellow card for both of the Forest Green players. I think the sooner the full-time whistle goes, the better for both sides here.
I think so, yeah. But yeah, they've done a job on us.
And, well, there we go. There is the full-time whistle. Forest Green run out, deserved 2-0 winners here today. Gateshead did make a battling performance of it in the second half, but the work rate and the energy of the visit, and it's still going after the game here. Ugly scenes, but Forest Green deserved the win. Just unfortunate for Gateshead, they couldn't get their own rhythm going.
Yeah, I think obviously they scored early doors. We got going a little bit after that, but then they defended the box really well. Very big, strong, athletic. We came out second half, didn't we? Very well. Yeah. And then again, sucker punch. Both goals very avoidable. And yeah, they've done a job and they've got 3 points.
It certainly is. Well, we'll end it there. The players are coming off the pitch. Good luck to Forest Green for the rest of the season. We'll be back on Wednesday for the next home game against Braintree. Please do join us. If you're in the local vicinity, please do come down and cheer the lads on here at Gateshead International Stadium. But for now, thank you very much for your company, and we'll see you next time.